Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to the last moon reading of 2023. Yeah. So, the full moon, which is happening, let's see, on the 26th, Boxing Day, is going to be in Cancer. Now, let's see what it's going to bring in. First of all, full moons are about, like, intentions being, it's like the end, right? It's like, the new moon is the intentions being set, and the full moon is about reviewing that, right? It's the conclusion. It would be, if the full moon would be the Fool, and the new moon would be the Fool, and the world would be, the world or the Wheel of Fortune would be the full moon. So we're in the last kind of, period at the end of the sentence for the year of setting things up and seeing what happens. Now, a lot of this is searching for clarity, if I can read this right, okay? It says, let me see here. Confusing, again, homely, seeking a work-life balance, forthright. These are the words that she's associated with this moon. It says, sometimes it seems as though there's a theme in the air with the planets. Right now, the theme seems to be confusion. Reason being, not only is the planet of communication, Mercury, going backwards, but as it does so, it's repeating a clash with the planet of confusion, Neptune. Yay, right? As we celebrate the last full moon of the year, there are going to be some people feeling as though they're just not sure which way is up. But that's not going to be us, Pisces, because we know which way is up. Why do we know? Because we know it was the year 7 of assessing, of doing stuff, and we did a lot in 2023. And we know that the year of 8 strength is going to be about self-assurance, exactly what this is supposed to be not. So, it's working with a wild part, finding balance between logic and impulses. So we're going into that year, and that's what we're going to be looking at, right? All of last week, we were looking at the clarity that's not really there. The reason being is that maybe all of these planetary alignments are coming in. But it's not, okay? It doesn't need to be the end-all and be-all in your life, okay? It does not need to be that confusing, Pisces. Like I said, follow a feeling. It's not necessarily about the mind, it's about the heart and the energy that you are feeling. So let me see. First of all, I got to take the full moon in Cancer, right? Let me find it. I should have done that before, but it's okay. You don't mind spending some time with me. First. New moon in Taurus, new. Full moon, no. New moon in Cancer, no. It's a full moon in Cancer. Let's see. Full moon in Pisces, no. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Very nice. All right, my beautiful Pisces. So, let's see what it has to say itself in the Moonology decks. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, with neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response. So if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Okay? So, manifesting balance. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. So, yeah. Okay? All right. So, I don't know. It's not the best. I guess it doesn't feel like the best placement ever. But I'm going to tell you, if you just go within yourself and find the happiness and the place of fulfillment, I think it'll go a long way to helping you out. Okay? So I'm going to pull some more cards here. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what it has to offer. It was a card of resilience that was kind of coming in. The void. I love this. I love this. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, this is the moon between like the World 21 and the Fool. If you would have a card in between those two, it would be this one. Okay, it would be this one. Because there's a period of time after this, just before the new moon arrives, and of course it's after the full moon, right? You're going to be heading into a place where it's almost, I feel like this is saying this is a clean slate. It's saying it's good, right? You're going to be like where there's nothing. Nothing is good in a way that you just see. This is the dark moon, and right after in the book you have the new moon. So it's your time to rest and reset is here. Okay? It says release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There's nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits. So let go of the old. I freely release what I no longer need, which is so special and, you know, meaningful, because we're at the end of a year, right? It's time to reset. It's time to do something new, right? Yeah, while the full moon, full attractive power, gets all the publicity, the dark moon, which offers the infinite possibilities of a clean slate, is just as powerful in its own way. So it's talking, just don't get hung up on this one, because right after this is this right here, right? The dark moon often looks just like a darker piece of the night sky, and in some cultures, the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. It is a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare or rest before moving on. To me personally, there's a relieving, restful quality about this darkest moon that allows pondering and decisions about what we can jettison before making fresh plans for the new moon, which is the next day. If you find yourself resisting the dark moon, it is usually a clear sign that you're being stubborn about letting go of something that is old and not serving you in a positive way any longer. Often that fear or pattern that was created to protect you in some way. However, now it is outdated, yet you are still carrying it and acting it out. Know that this moon is powerful, but it's also incredibly gentle in the way it helps you unravel what actually is, so you can embrace the fresh start of tomorrow. Relax, reframe, and think about how much better your life will be without that bad habit, fear, or pattern. Get very clear about the possibilities of this transformation and what it will give you in real terms. This is the power of the dark moon. It is the optimum time in the cycle to release the old and cut the cords of relationships and traumas that deserve no time and attention in your present. Nice, nice, Pisces. I love this. This is perfect. Okay? This is perfect for you. So with this moon, it's time to let go of that fear and look forward to the void, okay? That space before the new moon, new intention. And because I can, let's see here if I can find, where did I put my new book? Where? Oh, there it is. It's in the library where it should be. Okay, so let's see. So we're doing the void of the moon, and what's going to be coming in the new moon, the first new moon, is going to be the new moon in Capricorn, of course. Okay? And look at that. The words that are associated before that is explosive, power pack, transformative, and lesson learned. So there you go, okay? This is what we got to look forward to. So we're going to be practicing that for the new year. Okay, let's take some tarot from the Enchanted Dream. The Five of Cups. Yeah, don't stay stuck in the cups that have fallen over. If you actually look at her, she's actually looking at these. She's not looking at these here. Okay, she's looking at these here. Is she? Actually, she's looking at them all. Oh, but this is a statue. The person's not looking at any of them. So, I don't know. It feels very interesting. It feels like the statue angel is saying that there's a gift in all of them, and it feels like she's trying to avoid it point blank, like not looking at it going, no, I'm not interested in this at all. Pisces, it's time to let all of that stuff go, okay? It's time to let go of that stuff. The Five of Cups is about looking at everything that's happened. The angel has the right way of doing it. It's looking at it as all a growing experience, okay? Letting go of whatever needs to be let go. And then, I don't know, just moving forward with that power. That's the biggest thing I've always said. You have to move, you have to learn, okay? If you stay stuck in a fear of some sort, you know, like you see something and it makes you afraid and you're avoiding it, it's going to come back at one point. So you might as well just deal with it, right? I love the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is the card of success. Okay, you go from the 5 to the 6. Absolutely. It's when all of this is no longer ignored, like she's doing here, and it is acknowledged. Acknowledged and used up as a backup. I almost feel like she's got these behind her as power that she has on the reserve. I love that. I love that feeling. So, this is all kind of bringing in that feeling. That's what I feel. It's like, this is what's coming in for you. That's what's going to come in for you, Pisces. Okay. Let's take the other Moonology deck, the brand new one, new to me, of course, new to you in this channel. This is the Moonology Messages Oracle. Okay. Moon in detriment. Cut your losses. Look at that, Capricorn. Is that Capricorn? I think it's a Capricorn. We'll call it Capricorn. There you go. That's what I feel. Let's see here if I can find it. It would be absolutely lovely if life were nothing but rainbows and unicorns. Oh, beautiful. But after a certain age, say around 7 years old, we start to realize there's always going to be light and shade. Light and shade. Drawing this card suggests that right now you might be going through a little bit more shade than light. Well, there's 3 down and 2 up. Maybe that has been the case, but it doesn't mean that you need to stay there. You may not feel at your best, and it could be that the situation you're inquiring about is taking its toll on you and your vitality. You have 2 choices at this point. Either keep going in the same direction you've been heading up to this point, or you do what it takes to cut your losses. In other words, is it possible for you to change tack now? Are you absolutely committed to the actions you've been taking lately? If you're not running on full power in a situation, you might want to change that. You need to think about what's going to take to strengthen your position. Strengthen, with the year 8 coming in, with the word strengthen coming in. Yes, it's not easy to be spontaneous sometimes. And that can make everything feel rather tedious. Okay? So, the moon is said to be in detriment in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is all about being strict and severe, and the moon is all about emotions. Together, they create tension. All right. So, but we're going into Capricorn with this, right? Pisces? Yeah. I love the way they're all playing off of each other. It's such a wonderful thing. Okay? You can read the story straight up, Pisces. This isn't hard to do. It's very easy to do. Moon rising. Truth. Ooh, like that. Moon rising. There's no hiding when this card comes up. The truth is going to come out. Or maybe it already has. As Buddha was reported to have said, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. When this card comes, the only thing to do is to be scrupulously honest with yourself. Face facts. Maybe you need to show your feelings a little more. Maybe there's a situation you need to be more honest about. Are you showing how you feel, or are you hiding? What is the truth of your situation? So this is like talking that this full moon is bringing in like a call to be honest with yourself and to let go. Cut your losses, okay? It's telling you it's time. It's the end of the year. It's the last moon of the season, of the year. It is the last moon of the year. It's time to let it go. It's time to let go. Let go of what doesn't serve you and take off with what does, because you're going into the year of 8. You need this, right? If you are true with yourself, this could be a positive omen, telling you that everything is going to work out fine, okay? And if it isn't, then the truth will be exposed sooner rather than later. So it shouldn't be too long before the issue you're wrestling with will be resolved one way or another. But make sure you're absolutely transparent and truthful. Absolutely. Okay? Yeah, I feel, yeah. Let's pull another. Let's pull another out of this deck. Haven't used it much. Don't use it much. Very interesting how these cards are showing up for this moon. Avoid drama and courage. I love this, okay? Courage is the strength card coming in 2024. Yeah. I'm not going to read these, but they're kind of just telling the same story. I don't know what's going on here, Pisces, but this moon is tending, oh, it could be just because it's going to be the week of, tomorrow is Christmas, and it's going to be the week probably where people meet up, and you're going to have to deal with people you haven't seen in a year or quite a while. And yeah, I feel that it's saying just keep the courage about you, okay? Because you're going in 2024, the year of strength and courage, where you're going to feel very strong, where you're going to increase your personal power. Don't give away your power in the very last week of the year, only to have to recuperate it when the new year begins, okay? Be cool as a cucumber. Be good. Be truthful, but I'm hearing like slippery as a duck's back, if possible, right? Protect your energy, I'm hearing, I feel like you're walking in a room and that, there's ping pong balls of energy being shot at you, but it's not reaching you somehow. So I feel that you have the ability to do this. You have the ability to walk in and own that room, okay? And it doesn't need to be with words or, or being the center of attention. It's just being that presence that can't be penetrated. Is that it? Yes, the energy that can be penetrated within you. I like that. So just, I don't know. See, it's spontaneous. It's the second time this comes in. It's not easy to be spontaneous, but it's asking you to be, okay? In the upcoming year. Celestial. I love this. And gratitude. Okay. So all these 3 cards, as soon as they came out, the only thing that I can feel is like, this is linked to this one, where it did say, just be spontaneous. Let me see here. I'm gonna take a look again. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where? Okay. So full moon cards. I thought I saw it here, where we're talking about spontaneous, right? I don't know. I saw it somewhere, but I don't think this, maybe not here. Okay, so we're talking about spontaneity. There's something here about being spontaneous, right? Just be spontaneous. I'm just gonna take it out of this book. You guys know it's somewhere in this reading at the beginning somewhere. So, you know, when words come back twice and like different decks, that, you know, experience unexpected, impulsive. You may want to consider just going with the flow at times. A new positive experience will bring you confidence and self-awareness. Confidence, self-awareness, strength card, okay? Instead of planning or overthinking every detail, why not just dive right in? Create a new memory that is fun and exciting, one that's lighthearted and unencumbered. Sometimes micromanaging every single detail and having each minute accounted for is quite exhausting. Instead, challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. You'll feel rejuvenated, refreshed, throw away your square box for the day, and jump into the kaleidoscope of the unknown. Live life in a happy mix of mapping out your agenda and just going for it. Both will be exhilarating in their own ways. Spontaneity is a gateway through which your purpose can emerge, a moment of relaxation when the truth will show itself. Avoid plans and routines. Be fresh and new. Do something unexpected and out of the ordinary. Be bold. So it's beautiful. I love this. Okay. We have Celestial. So you're not alone. You're going to be getting help with this beautiful week. Of course, you're tapping into something wonderful. Okay. I'm doing a lot of meditating this week. I'm doing a lot of it. More than I have probably all year. I think I've meditated 3 times this week, which is phenomenal for me. I usually don't take the time to do that. So it says, pay close attention to the messages and signs delivered to you. Some may be easier than others to recognize. Spirit guides and energies combined with the universe deliver guidance, sometimes in the smallest of details. Because become tuned into these communications presented to you. They are gifts. Sometimes your message will be delivered very clearly. Other times it may feel like you are putting a puzzle together. Your intuition will play an important role in your discoveries. Have you ever found a butterfly wing, a coin, or even a feather while taking a walk and you instantly know it was meant for you? Oftentimes the presence of an energy will surround you. Listen and watch closely. Be one with the universe and spiritual world. You are the sun, the moon, the planets, and the stars. And then there's gratitude. I love finishing this off with this one because gratitude is really the, I don't know, it is the key, I find, to the door of everything. Really it is. It's the key to the door of everything. The feeling of gratitude transforms all that you have into all that you need. Life in its entirety gets put into perspective if you sum up everything you already have. Family, love, health, true friends, a home, a career, and so much more. Begin by feeling content with all that is most important in your life. The continuous urge for impulse purchases only offers a temporary sense of gratification. How appropriate with this time of the year, right? Oh my good. This feeling disappears very quickly and you will soon forget that you even spent your hard-earned money on. Shift your focus onto what you already have. Giving thanks for the important constant in your life should take precedence over the want for endless new things. Gratitude is realizing life is the most fragile and glorious gift. Open your arms and let love and gratitude in. Look for beauty, be humble, give to others, and say thank you often. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. And that's from Rabah Bro. I love that. Okay. So Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. The energy of the Cancer full moon might be difficult. And having it at this time of the year where you're meeting up with family can sometimes be very stressful. So having these two together might come in to cause you a little bit of an upset. And, you know, it's a reality of things sometimes. You can't make people act the way you want them to. You know, you can't say, be nice and enjoy and stop criticizing them and, you know, give me some turkey type of thing. But, you know, I feel that this is, if you go in there with a sense of power, okay, I feel they're telling you, go in there with a sense of power, because it's time to cut your losses. It's time to speak the truth. It's time to avoid drama at all costs, because you're going into a year of courage where a lot's going to get done. You're going to do some excellent work, and you want to be vibrating high. So be a little spontaneous, okay? Don't worry too much where the chips may fall, you know. So if you say something that's not exactly perfect, or, you know, whatever, you know, just brush it off you, like off a duck's back. Remember, you're a celestial being. You have guides. They will be sending you little hints as you go along, and always feel that gratitude for everything, because you want to get ready for that void of moon before the new moon comes in, where you're going to get a lot coming in. Like they said, the Capricorn new moon, explosive. In other words, spontaneous. Okay? Coming in again. Prepare yourself for the next moon phase that's coming in. Don't worry so much about how this one feels. Okay? All right, my beautiful Pisces, that's it. That's the last moon reading for 2023. Amazing. All right, so we're going to begin the last week in December, and I think I'm going to take a page right out of this reading to be spontaneous. I'm not going to plan anything, and I'm just going to go. I still think I'm going to do a reading for the last week of the year. I may not go in depth to all the cards, but I definitely will pull cards for the week so you have something to go with. But I might do it with a helper. I think I'm going to bring my son in today. So that should be interesting. I'm going to call him right now and see if he wants to help out. And this should be fun. This is my older son, Jesse, the Sagittarius, and he likes what I do. So it should be a lot of fun. If you guys have been with the channel long enough, you know that he's done this before. He makes me laugh because the last time he did this, he said that his ears were ringing off the charts and he didn't know why. Oh, there you go. Well, there you go, my beautiful Pisces. I will see you later. I hope to see you then. Don't miss it. And this week coming up, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be spontaneous. So, hey, if you want to know what's going to happen, you're going to have to watch. Last week of December, let's make it a blast, and I will see you later. Take care, Pisces. Bye for now.